Hey everyone, Keith here, Tips and Tricks HQ. In this video here, I'm going to discuss how we can use WP eMember to protect sections of a post or page, but we're going to do the more tag protection, which means any content that shows up beyond the more tag will be what gets protected. So when a public visitor to our website visits this particular post, for example, they're going to see everything that shows up above the more tag, and that's the teaser text that will entice them to want to click through and gain access to the content. Now, there are short codes available that you can hide and show different sections of a particular post or page, but this allows us to break it into two chunks. Basically, a public user can see what's above the more tag, and a logged in or a user or a member can see what's below the more tag. Now, there's a few things that need to happen in order to get this in place. I just want to show you this particular post, how it is viewed publicly as is, with no protection. So this is it. This is me viewing this particular post in a web browser. I'm not logged in to the website, so I'm not a member. It's just, this is the general public view, and as you can see there, the public is able to see this hidden content, and that's not what we want. We want them to not be able to see that content, any content that shows below the more tag. So there's a couple things we have to do. First of all, let's go to the settings of WP eMember, and in the general settings tab you can scroll down, and the fifth or sixth option, seventh option here is enable more tag protection. So let's get that enabled. Once that's checked, then you click on update options. And now I already have that checked and configured, and I just want to show you a troubleshooting step here at the same time. So I'm just going to go back here, click refresh, and since that's enabled and checked, and this is a browser where with a public view, this content shouldn't be available. But the problem is, I'm going to go right back to the post here, and remember from previous videos, as long as we have the eMember protection options checked here and under screen options, we have the opportunity to protect this post. So now it says here, do not protect this post. So even with more tag protection enabled and with that more tag present, this post isn't protected until we click on this. And then we can decide the level of protection here as well, but we're just going to protect it from everybody. Click on update. So as long as the person's a member, they'll be able to see whatever content is below the more tag. Now we can test that. So I'm going to go back to Firefox, a different browser that's not logged in. So this is representative of a public user. I'm going to click on refresh, and that content should disappear. It does. So it's going to. It says here, I got to log in to gain access to this protected content. So anything below the more tag is protected. Alright, in order to insert the more tag in here, I'm going to take that out and show you how it's done. You don't have to do it manually, you don't have to remember what it looks like or anything like that. Currently I'm in text view, so I could just click on more, and it puts it in there. Okay, and then in visual view, I could do the same thing. This icon here, it says insert read more tag, so I'm going to click that. And as you can see, it shows up there. So I'm going to click on update. So that's really it. The three steps are to actually include the more tag within a particular post or page, and remember that anything below that is what's going to be protected. Enable protection for that post or page. Optionally choose a membership level that can access this content. Click on update, and then in your WordPress settings, your WP eMember settings in general, to make sure you enable more tag protection. And then to test, what you'll do is go into a different web browser where you're not logged into the website, so therefore you're treated as a public user, and then you can test that particular post or page and just make sure that content is indeed protected. Alright, that's all there is to the more tag protection with WP eMember. Again, this is Keith. Thanks for watching.